This conference will now be recorded.
And I'll share my screen and I'll show you. One second. Let me share my screen. And we have something called today we will discuss. One second. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes,
And
visible, sir.
as you know, yes, as you know that. Sorry, any question,
Samir,
guys?
I'll join through phone. I have problem connecting
Yeah, no issues.
earbuds.
No issues.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys. So, yeah. So, as you all are aware that we have to basically, what we have to do basically, guys, we have to learn a software testing. Okay. We have to learn a software testing. That is what we basically going to learn in these courses, right? That is what our prime objective. The second thing is when we say that we want to learn a software testing, then it's simple, like we will be testing any software, right? But what kind of software we will be testing? Any kind of software. Either it could be a web-based application. Web-based applications, let's suppose, if you are having a facebook.com, this is a web-based application, right? Facebook. Maybe, you know maybe this Facebook can be open in mobile also, so that will also comes under the software testing. Maybe we will not open this URL and we will go by the backend and we will test. That is also comes under software testing, which is API testing. Maybe we will check how the application performance is working, whether it is loading in a millisecond or not, or within a second or not. That will also comes under set testing. So inside a testing, lot of things will be there, guys. Okay, inside a testing, a lot of things will be there. But majorly, when we say that we want to learn a software testing, then majorly what happened, that we used to have a two part. Okay, we used to have a two part. So let me explain you that two part, guys. Either we will be testing manual testing, like manually we will be testing. We are having a two options. Okay, either we will be testing, either we will be testing manual, or we can test with the help of automation. Okay, there are two ways of doing a software testing. So there are two ways of doing a software testing. But before proceeding ahead, if you want to learn what is software testing, then it is very easy. What? In a simple word, if you want to understand what basically a software testing is, so the applications which you are seeing here, whether this is as per the client requirement or not, to make sure that we used to do a software testing of any application, either it is a web based, mobile, you know backend, a lot of things used to comes under that, right? Now now let's understand, a basics overview, guys, how basically one project, before proceeding ahead to this manual testings and automation testing, I'll explain you simple things, how basically one projects come. That's what I had explained you, right? So let's suppose what happened, guys. you want Let's suppose this is my applications, and let's suppose this is my application, and what happened is, uh, this applications, Mark Zuckerberg got some ideas and they want it to develop, right? They want it to develop like this. They are having some idea that I want to develop one social media website. That website will be having a login user ID and password, and when you log in, then you can go and do a lot of things. That's a next part, okay. But before that, what will happen, guys, is they will be deciding and they will be preparing a one mock-up sheet, okay. But before preparing a mock-up sheet, just try to understand one simple thing. That's how basically happen. Let's suppose FB uh, owner, okay. Suppose FB owner, Facebook owner, in a simple work you can say Mark Zuckerberg, okay. Let's suppose he got some ideas, okay. And what he told is, I got some ideas, I'm having some ideas, I want, he's having some ideas, okay. In a detailed level, he's having some ideas. He told that I want to develop. Let's suppose someone told that I want to develop one application. That applications will create a pool pool drive. Let's suppose if five people are leaving from one offices, then five people want to if someone will create a order, then they can nearby people will come and they all can share the amount. And pool ride, that's what happened in the normal. There is some apps like Ace Ride and some others apps are there. So in that way, that's the one example. That's all our startup. That's all very startup at some point of time. And then after that, if you want, then Rapido, someone's has some ideas. They told, okay, I want to make a moto drive moto, like there was a Uber sedan and a lot of things were there. So later on they thought that we will go and work with a Rapido. What will happen in Rapido? There will be a two-wheeler driver, two-wheeler captain, and they will take one person with them, and they will be charging a very normal. So they will be having some business ideas, right? But they are having only ideas. They are not a technical person. They cannot develop it. They don't know anything. They just know the ideas, and ideas is important. That's why Mark Zuckerberg got an idea. Okay, what they told, what they told in the market. What happened is, a lot of peoples are there. Okay, in the market, a lot of peoples are there. Lot service provider. We can say that a lot of service providers are there. Service provider is basically what, who can provide a services to this product. Because this people, FB people got an idea that I want to develop one applications which will looks like this. So they reach to the service provider company. So a lot of service provider companies are there. uh, let's suppose IBMs are there, you know Cognizants are there, Accenture are there, okay, TCS are there. CJs are there. So what happen is, lot of service providers companies are there, okay. Lot of service providers companies are there. Now what they will be doing, guys, now what they will be doing basically is, they will be providing the services to their client. So here, this people's client is what, this people client is Facebook, okay. So now Facebook will inform them, okay. What will happen after this, guys, is, after this what will happen is, there will be a one project. Either this project will go to IBM or Cognizant or Accenture or TCS or CGI. Let's suppose IBM told uh, to develop this, where Facebook and all user ID, password, login, forgotten password, create new account, these things, I will charge $80. Cognizant told, I will charge $100. Okay. Accenture told, I will charge $150. TCS told, I will charge $60. CGI told, I will charge $65. At the end of the day, what happen is, this project, basically, let's suppose FB people decided, there will be some chief technical officer in here, CTO that we used to call. Okay. So CEO is FB, okay. So they will be deciding to whom they will have to give the project. So what will happen, guys? they decided that I'm going to give these projects to IBM. Okay, now I'm going to give these projects to IBM. Now the project will come to IBM. Okay, now the project will come to IBM. After that, what will happen? IBM are having a multiple team. IBM is having a multiple team who can do everything. Let's suppose IBM is having a dev team who will write the code. For this, there is some code, right, which has been written. See, these things are coding which has been written here. So this coding, whatever the coding is there, someone will be there who will be writing the code. So IBM people are having a dev team, they are having a QA team, they are having a business analyst. Business analyst is what? Basically who used to have a business knowledge. Means business knowledge means what? Business knowledge means who can tell this Facebook. Let's suppose some people are social media expert, so they can and some other person are coming and they want that I want to develop one application which is a social application. So let's suppose there is some expert, subject matter expert in social engineering or social uh, you know social kind of domain, or you can say social medias. So what they will do, they will suggest all the possible good things that they can suggest to their client. So for that, business analyst is there. But as you can see, there was a one, he's having a money, he's having some ideas. Now as you can see, service provider companies are there who are doing everything. Now this IBM people are having these things, right? IBM. So IBM basically is writing a code, testing it, and there is a business analyst who will guide what kind of this application should looks like, where should be forgotten password and all everything. Everything they will come up with some ideas and they will explain everything. Okay, so that is what happened with the IBM team. Now, let's understand basically what will happen, guys. Every people to whom you are seeing here, they all are linked with each other. Sorry, one second. So these peoples are actually linked with each other. Now how they are linked, actually, that you, if you want to understand. So dev teams, let's suppose, first it will start with business analyst. What business analyst will do? Business analyst will prepare a one mock-up sheet. So let me just create a one mock-up sheet. BRD documents mock-up sheet for FB login page. Okay, and the mock-up sheet will looks like this. Anyway, I'm just taking this screenshot, but actually what will happen, guys, is this will be just like a normal graphic designing. Okay, normal graphic designing will be there. So this mock-up sheet, this is not a coding. As of now I can just take it, but when it was first developed, there was a just only this one only. Okay, there was not nothing apart from that. So what happened after that is there is a no coding, nothing is there as of now. Okay, nothing is there as of now. What business analyst prepared? Business analyst just prepared this, that C developer team, I want this kind of things to develop, and in that there should be one box, text box should be there, password box should be there, login button should be there, forgotten password link should be there, create new account button should be there, create pay link should be there. So this is what I want to develop. So they will tell to the dev team, this is what I want to develop. So dev team, after this, once this will go to the dev team, developer team will start analyzing on it, and developer team will start writing code. Okay, start writing code. So once developer written all the code, then what will happen? It will go for the QA. This is what we are a QA, quality assurance, we are a testing team. It will go to the QA team, and QA team basically will test it. What QA team will do? QA team will basically test the application, and What QA team will be doing is, QA team will check whatever written in the business requirement document, like here, whether the same is being developed or not. So they will cross check everything. Facebook, yes, helps to connect. Email address or phone number, password, login, forgotten password, create password. They will cross check. Once everything looks good, then they will provide the sign up. That is what a software testing is. Okay, this is what a software testing is. Means whenever business requirement, means like expected result, this is what my expectations, and this is what my actual result, if both are equal, then that is called as a software testing. Once both are equal, that is called as a software testing. Okay. uh One second, guys. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Sorry.
Hello, sir.
Just, no, I'm not asking anything.
Uh,
Yes, yes, someone is speaking.
Sir,
Yes,
I have a
Rishikesh.
question. It's,
Yeah, Rishikesh.
business analyst. Business analyst gives us information, na, sir? Project related.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's my question. Yes, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. Mm, just give me a second. Yeah. Any other questions? So, mm, who is Shiva? Shiva. Rishikesh. Shiva. Okay. And Ziva. From where are you, Ziva? Ziva, are you there? I think you're not able to speak. Maybe not. Your voice is not. Money, are you there, Money?
Yes.
From where are you, Money?
I'm from North Carolina.
Yes, okay.
Okay, North Carolina. Okay. Uh, okay. So I think you are not in the group, right? Maybe you're not in the group. Maybe.
I'm in a different group, not in this
Yeah,
group. Yes.
yeah, not in this group. Yeah, that's why. And Money Kanta.
No, just money.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Money?
No, I'm.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes, Money.
Yeah, I'm working actually. I wanted to learn something about the selenium. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, great. You want to learn Selenium?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And yes. So others person, actually, maybe you guys are in a different link. So I'm just sharing a one group link in this, in this
Okay,
chat window. If you'll see in the chat window, I have shared a group link. You can join here, okay? So that
sure.
daily I'll be sharing the link. You can join from there.
Okay.
And Rabi Teja, from where are you? You're from Andhra, right? Ravi, are you there? Okay, he is not audible. Okay, and Ziva is also not audible. Ziva also you can join that group. Money, you can, yeah. And Ravi Teja, you are not audible. You can also join that group. I have shared in the chat window. And Mani Kanta, there are two people with the different names. So Mani Kanta, you can also join if you have not joined that group. Okay, okay, guys. You guys can continue. You can join that group. I'm just continue with my sessions. Okay. So yeah, so basically what I was saying, guys, is in a simple word, if you want to understand the software testing in a simple word, in a very simple word, if you want to understand, then whole IT industry basically rely on any product. So there are two kind of company. One is product based companies, one is one is service based company. Okay, one is product based company, one is service based company. One second, guys, I'm getting text. uh 1 second, guys. Yeah, so there are two kind of companies. One is service based companies, one is product based company. So service based company basically provide the services to product based company. Let's suppose Facebook is a product based company. So Facebook will be having a lot of project. So those projects they used to distribute to multiple services providers company, which are mainly called as a multinational company or CMMI level 5 company. If you'll talk about Infosys, IBM, Wipro, TCS, these are the service provider company, right? They used to serve their client. They are not having their own product. Mostly, maybe some IBM they are having a product, Infosys is having some product, but mostly they are termed as a service. 90% operations they are doing as a service provider. So what basically work happen in IT industry, guys, is testing. Basically, you need to understand the testing, and testing is very easy, when you compare. If you want to jump into the testing field, then this is very easy, when you compare with others technologies. Why? Because testing is the last part, right? You just understand. Facebook owner decided that I want to develop one website that will looks like this. Maybe, they don't told that looks like this. Maybe business analysts will take of this, or maybe they also, come up with some ideas and all. They're not having any technical knowledge apart from that, just ideas, and they are having a money. Okay, then they the bid happened. They contacted multiple service providers company, and they told, uh, I want to develop this. I'm just taking a small example. Anyway, this does not happen. Contract does not happen in $18. Okay, this might be $8 million, or maybe $80,000, maybe more than that. Now, what you need to understand here, guys, is basically a Facebook team told that I want to develop the website which will looks like this. I want to develop a website which will looks like this. And after that, what happen is they make a bid, and bid happen, and after that IBM on the bid. Once IBM on that bid, then IBM, there will be a contract signing which will happen between this and this. Okay, FB company and IBM company. For that there will be a, there will be a some, like we can say that project code or project creation happen. Once that project happen, then after that it will, this project comes to the IBM. Then once the IBM got the project, they will hire some resources. They know that I want to develop this, so they hire 3 4, they hire 2 developer. Okay, they hire one tester, they hired one business analyst. Okay, then 4 team they made, and this 4 team will work to achieve this target. Now understand what is the role of testing. Once this is developed, then the role of testing is very important. Because let's suppose this is just like a Facebook application. Let's suppose if you are working for a banking client, and if you have developed some transactions code in a different way, and maybe that code, banking code, is not working, then what you will do? It would be very problematic, right? Let's suppose you are doing a transaction of 10,000. Instead of debit, it is going credited 10,000. That means what? There is some coding error, right? it, Nowadays everything's are connected with IT. That's why there's a huge demand in IT, right? And the more, if the more demand will come, definitely more testing will come. Correct. The more demand in IT, the more the demand of tester will come, because the more development will happen, the more testing will happen. And do you know one thing what happened? Actually there is a more work of QA than development. The reason is, let's suppose one application is developed, now that development is not required, but testing is frequently required, because they are coming with a different product, and they are just giving you this product. Again, they have changed the product because this developer team has developed it, but the testing is a frequent testing is required, because for any product, let's suppose Flipkart Big Billion Day, they have are going to launch, and when people are trying to order, and this is application is getting crashed, don't you think that it will be a big embarrassment for Flipkart people because nobody is able to order? Because of that, they used to do a rigorous testing. Just not a one QA team, there will be a layer of QA team will be there who will be doing the testing. Okay, but the development will happen only by the one team, but the multiple QA team will be there. Okay, try to understand what basically happened. You got project, you got give to IBM hire four people, dev, two dev, one QA, one BA, developed it. When it is developed, then they will tester will test. They will check Facebook. Okay, Facebook helps you to connect and share with the people in your life. Helps you connect and share with people in your life. Email address or phone number. Email address or phone number. Password. Password. Login. Login. Forget password. Forget password. Create new one. Create new one. So everything they tested. Now let's suppose while testing, they found some defect. In place of let's suppose, let me create one some. Let me just create some defect. Anyway, this is just a work of mostly if there will be some defect, then developer will do. You don't have to worry about this. Let's suppose I want to create some defect. Let's suppose, there is some defect. Create view account is written there. Create view account is written there. So what happened while doing the testing? Tester found that here it was create new account, but in the actual application it is showing create view account. So this is the error. This is the defect. So what they will do? They will basically told to the developer to fix this. Why? Because you have written a correct name here. It should be create new account instead of create view account. So for this work only tester is there to, this is just like a small error I'm telling you guys, but there could be a multiple error. Let's suppose if you have created a new account, but that account is not getting logged, then it is a problem, right? So a lot of things are there, you know, this kind of problems are there. So I hope you guys understand this things. People who have not joined that group, you can go in the chat sections and you can click on that and you can join. So Asu, I think you are also not joined, so you can click on chat window in the mobile apps or wherever you have joined. You can just go on chat window and you can click on that WhatsApp group. You can join. Okay, Shweta, if you are not joined, you can also. I think you are already there, right? But there are two Shweta. That's why I'm got confused. People who are
Yeah, I
already in
already
J2,
joined.
yeah, people who are already in J2 group, they don't need to join. People who are already in J2 group, they don't need to join. And yeah, after these classes, you guys will share me the email ID so that I will share you the recorded session of this. Okay. Now, guys, I hope if you understand this part, now I'll explain you how basically uh, software testing happen. As I told you, right, that in software testing are two types. Either one is manual testing and one is automation testing. At least now you understand what is the role of a quality assurance engineer. Okay, at least now you understand that. Now I'll show you what is the basically a role of this man. What is the basically differences between manual testing and automation testing. Okay, because there is a huge demand of tester, but at the same time there is a demand of manual testing as well as demand of automation testing. There is a huge demand for automation because automation anywhere, every client wants automation anywhere. Because of that, there's a huge demand for automation testing. Now I'll explain you how basically we can understand what is a manual testing. Now, 1 second, let me save this. Mm, what I'll do is I'll just instead of doing this, let me create a new. Okay. So as I told you at the beginning that we are going to learn software testing, right? And the software testing is basically of two type. Software testing is, sorry guys, software testing is basically two types, right? Software testing is two types. One is what? One minute,
Manual and one
just
is
a minute.
Manual
automation.
testing. Manual and automation, sir.
Correct. One is
Manual and automation.
one is manual testing and one is automation testing. So what basically happen in manual testing, if you understand that, trust me, you don't need to worry about automation testing, because in automation testing just two three things are differences. Apart from that, everything is concept wise. If you want to understand the concept of software testing, then you need to understand the manual testing. Okay, manual testing you need to understand if you want to understand the concept. Okay. Okay. So now let's understand how basically what happened in manual testing. So the first thing that guys we used to do is, as a tester, what we will be doing once we got a requirement document from the business analyst, the first thing that we should do is what? We will be starting
Analyzing that
under
requirement.
correct, correct, understanding the BRD document. Or BRD is what? Business requirement document. BRD is what? Business
Business.
requirement document. Correct. So first we will try to understand it. What basically client wants to develop. So client wants to develop this Facebook and all, email address, password, login, link, this thing they want to develop. They want to develop. So I will try as a tester. I will try to find what basically the client wants. After that, basically we will try to understand what basically ways of doing testing, who will be going to test it, how many team member that we need to take, what are the things that we should focus before starting off testing. So that is called as a planning,
Test plan.
right? So then we will do a test planning. Once you have done that test planning, then after that what you will do guys, you will try to find some scenarios, that is you will be testing.
Scenario
So I will find,
creation.
yeah, I will check whether the Facebook link is there or not, this salutation is there or not, forgotten person link is there or not, email address password box is there or not, create new account button is there or not, login is there or not. So these things will be testing in scenario. So that is called as a test scenario. I will explain you in later classes what is test scenario, everything. You don't need to worry
User
about that.
interface, UI testing.
Sorry.
User interface, na UI testing.
Yeah, yeah. After the test scenario, we will be basically doing
Test case
test
writing.
cases. Yeah, correct. Who is speaking? She knows everything, it seems.
Shweta
Shweta.
this site.
Oh,
I'm
great.
not able to hear.
Oh, who is not able to hear? There are two Shweta. Yeah, Shweta, definitely from your side network issue is there.
Actually, one is Sweta and one is Shweta.
Me, Shweta. Yeah.
Okay, one is Shweta. So Mayank has asked you to join Shweta. Second Shweta.
No, actually, one of my friends, Shubham Garg, he has shared me that link. So I have joined it from there.
Okay, Shubham.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Just
issue.
join through Aditya's link.
Yeah, that's fine, Shweta. I understood. Okay, you have joined Sweta that J2 group that I have said in the chat?
Yeah, I have joined that group.
Okay. Okay. So after that, we'll be writing a test cases. After that, I'll be writing a test cases. So test cases is nothing. In the test cases, what will happen is detailed level of testing, how you will be doing. So launching the browser, clicking on facebook.com, enter user ID, enter password, click on login, then validate. So all those steps that will be written in the test cases. Anyway, in the coming classes, we'll learn this in details. As of now, just under high level. Okay. Then after that, what happened? Main things.
Test
Test
execution.
execution.
Okay, Vaishnavi.
Basically, in test executions, what happened, guys, is in the test execution, we used to execute whatever the test cases that we have written. Whatever the test cases that we have written, everything we will make sure. In a simple way, if you want to understand, everything will be testing with the actual application in the test execution. Then after that, what will happen? Test closure. If everything looks good, then we will close the test. That's it. That is what will happen, guys. Now try to understand what will happen in automation testing. What basically happen in automation testing? So whatever the test cases, that you have written, whatever the test cases that you have written, the same set of test cases, you will be writing some Selenium script and doing the test case execution with the help of some tool that is called as automation testing. So what you understand? The same test cases we will be writing with the help of some tool that is called as automation testing. But the heart of testing is what? Heart of testing is manual testing. In the automation, we will be having some command, and with the help of that command, we will be doing the testing. So a lot of tools are there, right? So a lot of tools are there. Like there are two kind of tools are there. One is free, one is paid. So in free we are having what all tools? I'll explain you. And in paid we are having what all tools? So in free we are having Selenium is a free tool. So Selenium we will be learning, right? We will be learning Selenium. Then we are having a Sikuli. Okay, maybe you will understand later, right? What is Sikuli? You don't need to understand even. Auto IT is there. Then we are having some others tool. I even don't remember. A lot of tools are there which is free. In paid we are having most paid tool that's most of the people have used. Even a lot of migration I have done, which was written in the QTP and UFT. Later on, I migrated that code to Selenium. So because QTP and UFT there is a license charges, that's why client ask that we don't want to pay the money, because to run this just we want to pay the money. So instead of that, just migrate it to Selenium. So QTP and UFT is there. In the same way, we are having some RFT. It is also like functional testing automation through robotic things like that. Then we are having a test complete. These things are there actually, which paid tool. But we don't have to worry about this because our goal is to learn a Selenium, right? This is what we will be learning. This is what we will be learning. So Selenium we will be learning, guys. So in these classes we will be learning Selenium. So in the overview, guys, if you want to understand what we have learned now, in an overview, we used to get some project from the owner, then it used to distribute it under the service based provider company. They used to send it to some company, they hire some project, hire some member, for two developer, one tester, one BA. They make one project, complete that project, deploy, After that, tester will test, then it will hand over to the client. Okay, that's how. So while testing, tester will follow this approach. First, they will understand the business requirement document, which is being shared by the business analyst. Then test planning, where they will be planning what they will be test. Then we are having a test scenario that we will be writing what all those scenarios that will be testing. Test cases means detail level of testing. Then test execution, then test closure. Then with the help of some tool we can do the automation. So anyway, in the later classes we will learn about the Selenium. As of now, we will complete try to understand the manual testing in some classes. Maybe 3 4 classes we'll be able to understand. Then after that we will jump to the Selenium, and that is what our goal, guys, is. As you all are aware, guys, that in these courses, uh, we are providing you the placements assistant as well. Apart from that, I think